Girl Bella. I bring you lips, lashes, and luxury. My brand is all about high-end luxury, but I also do mid-tier reviews as well as for my bargain bellas, drugstore brands as well. I do makeup and skincare and show you what things you should spend your money on and which things you should simply toss away. There's something here for everyone and there's something here for you. Come join me, be a Bella, and let's get Bellafied. Hello, babes. Welcome in. It's your girl, Brown Girl Bella. Hold, please. Let me turn on some lights so you can see me a little better. There we go. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Let me take these out so you can hear me a little better. How is everyone? I am Brown Girl Bella, and you are watching Sunday Sips. Sunday Sips is a program where I start off barefaced, having put on my skincare, and then while we decipher everything that went on in Hot Topics, everything that went on in my life during the week, everything that went on in your lives during the week, I put on makeup. And today I thought it would be fun if I put on kind of mid-tier makeup that I love. So some of these products are new. Some of these products are new to me. All of these products are products that I use in my everyday life or have at least tried in my everyday life, but wanted to put them on camera and share it with you all because probably haven't done that in a while. So let me just put on my sunscreen because it is still hot out here in the Northeast. And let's see who we got in here, shall we? You know how we always start off with a little song, a little ditty. And shout out to folks who I met yesterday. We'll get into that in a moment. But first, let's greet y'all the way we normally greet people when they come into Brown Girl Bella. In case y'all didn't know, this is our theme song. The theme song for Brown Girl Bella is Making Money like we was in 2020, because that's when your girl got monetized. So come on, y'all. If y'all still making money from 2020, whether it's on YouTube or in life, come on, tell them. Hey, you making money, honey, like 2020, baby. Might have been Angel. Welcome to the show. You're here for Sunday Sips. I love it. There's my TT Wendy. TT Wendy's in the house. Hey, my TT Wendy's in the house. Hey, welcome in, Princess Lizzie. Hey, Auntie Bella. Hello, Princess Lizzie. You getting busy? It's my Brooklyn girl. Welcome in. Evan Martin, hello. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. I so appreciate you. Thank you. Lori. Hey, Lori. Welcome in. Hey, Lori. Welcome in. Journey, I see you, boo. Journey, hello. Brooklyn says hello. This has song too. Hey. Scratching your eyes out. This one here scratching. Make her eye irritated. Yes, welcome in. Justin Mello, Music and Vlogs, welcome in. Come on. Hey, 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 hey. I just put on my sunscreen, and the sunscreen that I use is this one, Black Girl Sunscreen. You can get it at Target or at Ulta. Yes, come on, we making money in 2020. Yes. Thank you, Journey. She scratched her eyes. She's a little red and irritated in one eye, but she's good. Awesome. I enjoy that. Thank you so much. All right, come on. Hey, we still making money, honey, like 2020, baby. We still making that money, honey, from 2020, baby. Come on, y'all. From 2020, baby. We still making that money, honey. From 2020, baby. You still making that money, honey. From 2020, baby. GCG's making that money. From 2020, baby. Thank you, everyone who is in here. Thank you to all who will be here. Let's just dive in. I wrote down some things that I wanted to cover, because I want to make sure that we spend the time like going through different things that that we like from mid-tier makeup while I'm putting my makeup on. So Journey said, I will check it out. I need a sunscreen for my face, especially when I'm not wearing makeup or little to no makeup. Yes, I love this. I actually link my products in the description box. So after this live, the link to the sunscreen will be there. If you do happen to click on the link to purchase it, do know I get a small commission from that. And I thank you in advance if you do it. But yes, just for full disclosure, I do receive a small commission when you do click my links. So today I wanted to share with you some of my mid-tier. These are products that I would say you can get at either Sephora or Ulta. These are products that are less expensive than the ones that I normally feature on here, which are more luxury brands. So these brands are more readily available, more, feasible for, the average person's pocketbook. And yeah, they're all brands that I really like. Some are independent, some are drugstore, some you can get at either Ulta or Sephora, as I mentioned. So let's just get started. The first one is a sample that I got from the company. This is Smashbox Healthy Glow All-in-One Tinted Moisturizer with a broad spectrum number 25. So that's kind of a good range. Between 25 and 30 for sunscreen is good for African American females, especially if you're putting on sunscreen before you put any tinted moisturizer or foundation on. So this is a tinted moisturizer. The shade is called Deep. And as you can see, it is a warm color. And it blends really nicely. Because it's a tinted moisturizer, it's not going to deposit a whole lot of coverage. It's going to be very light in formula. So it's not going to look like you're all covered with makeup. Hi, Musisi. Welcome in. Musisi saying hello. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And so it's not going to cover up anything. So if you have like a lot of texture, or if you have a lot of discoloration, you probably would want to put on something to help with that before you put on a tinted moisturizer, because this is not going to provide you a whole lot of coverage. So thank you for coming in, saying hi, Musisi. Your day's going much better today than yesterday. That's good. That's good, Angel. I'm so happy for you. See who else is in here. Hi, Justin. Fabulous Cannabis. Can you please say hi to my homie Littler? Hello. Hello from Brown Girl Bella. Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. And hi. All right, everybody saying hello to everybody else. So, yeah, so why I love this, it is a fairly new product, and I like the coverage, especially like I said, because it doesn't overpower the skin. It is a tinted moisturizer, so it's not going to do a whole lot in terms of coverage, but it does provide you really nice coverage. Even though it's deep, it does match my skin tone, gives it a little bit more warmth. So if I don't want to put um if I don't want to put bronzer on, and if I don't want to, like, put a whole lot on my skin, I will use a tinted moisturizer. I like it especially when I'm traveling or on vacation, just for like a nice even coverage if you're going out at night but you don't want to put on anything too heavy. Hey, Vance, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. We're doing all mid-tier and drugstore brands today. I just used something from Smashbox, which you can find at, heck, you could find it almost anywhere. Ulta, I think, carries Smashbox. Definitely Sephora carries Smashbox, so you can do that. You got 3 messages from me? Yes, honey, trying to bring them in, trying to bring them in. All right, so for this next product, before I put it on, some of you may know that last week I dropped a little hinty that I just received word that I got a partnership deal with a big brand, and I was going to announce it. And I'm still gonna like do a video on it and announce it on video, but I wanted to bring it today to my babes because you guys, have been with me, some of you, since the very beginning. And I am proud to say that I am the newest part of the Confidence crew for LYS Beauty Brand. LYS stands for Love Yourself. It is a Black-owned brand. It is available for purchase at Sephora, some Sephoras. You can get it online at all Sephoras, and you can go to lysbeauty.com and get products there as well. So your girl is a member of their Confidence crew. What that means is I am an influencer for LYS. I will be premiering different products from LYS that the brand sends me. I'll be doing not only reviews on it here on this platform, but also on TikTok, also on Instagram. So if you have those platforms, please follow me at Brown Girl Bella. I am Brown Girl Bella everywhere. So definitely check that out. I am super happy to be partnered with this brand, not only because it is a brand that I had purchased and used all along since the company came out. I think this is one of my first purchases that I got from them. And I'm so happy to now be a part of what they're going to be doing and launching and rolling out from here on in. So more on that. I have a discount code. I have products that I'm going to be reviewing. One product is being sent to me now to review, and when that comes in, I'll be reviewing that as well. But wow, wow. Thank you to Tish and her crew for choosing me. Thank you to you, my Bella Brigade, my babes, because if it wasn't for you all watching my videos, sharing my videos, loving what I do, then I would not be in the position that I am today to actually partner with a brand of this stature. So it's my first Black-owned beauty brand partnership. Hopefully, it will be one of many. I'm still waiting for Mother's call. When Mother Pat calls me, that's when I've truly arrived, darling. But I'm very, very happy. So more from LYS. I'm actually going to put this bronzer on right now. It is in the shade Strength, which is the dark shade. And as you'll see, this product, although pigmented, she's pigmented. Hi, Dominant Man. Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. I'm going to use my Sonia G. So you can see, I just dipped it in lightly, but it is pigmented. So I would use it sparingly, put it on a little bit at a time, and just blend. Thank you so much, Burns. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, who knew a little girl from Brooklyn with a dream and a Chanel lip gloss would then ascend to do something like this? Who knew? Who knew? But I'm extremely, extremely happy. Extremely happy. Thank you. Yes. Hi, Dominant Man. Elevator Burns is laughing. Hey, Points Blank Travel. Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. Hey. I'm good. I'm good. I don't know if you heard my announcement. I'll repeat it a little while later. Thank you, Justin. Thank you. Hey, Michelle. Welcome in. Thank you so much. One of my babes I met yesterday. I love it. I love it. All right. So that brings me to Damo Davis service. So my sorority sister, one of my sorority sisters, unfortunately lost her eldest son, Brooklyn. Okay. Brooklyn wants to come in and say hello. Say hello to everybody. Say hello. Say hello. All right. All right. You good? Yes. All right. Yes. Yes. Everybody sees you. Yes. You're cute, adorable, and the whole nine. Yes. Great. Thank you. All right. So she lost her son, her oldest son, and came up in collaboration with her church to do this day of service for her son. He was always big, big, big on community service. He was a member of the Divine Nine. He was a member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. Myself, I and his mom are members of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. My sorority sister and I are double sorors. So we were sorors together in undergrad. She's spring 90, I'm spring 96. So she's my big sister. But we're also members in our graduate chapter as well. So she did this day of service, and it's a part of other things that they roll out throughout the summer leading up into the fall. and they had health screenings, they had COVID testing, they did blood pressure screenings, they had bouncy houses for the kids, everything. So I decided to go and fill some makeup bags with samples of different things that I love. So I had samples in there from Smashbox, from Fenty Beauty, from Charlotte Tilbury, a lot of different samples. And then some hair samples that I had. There was a tonic that I love from Eden Body Works. It's hibiscus and honey. Excuse me. Oh, blesses. Blesses, Brooklyn. I'm sorry, y'all. She's like sneezing up a storm. Her allergies must be kicking in too. I'm sorry, baby. Here, come here. Here you go. You all right? Okay. Sorry, guys. All right. So she developed this day of service, and I was fortunate enough to come. I brought makeup bags, filled them with things, and invited people, hey, come check me out on YouTube. If you follow me and hit the subscribe button, I'll give you, your choice of makeup bags. So I brought out over 60 bags, and I am happy to say I cleaned myself out of all of them. So I have over 60 new subscribers. So I am how many away? I'm 60 away from my next goal. Yeah. So 3K before my B-Day may happen. It may actually happen. We'll see. I know just before I went live, I did see and hear from Points Blank Travel, and he is kind enough to do a subscriber drive for me today. So following this live, I invite you guys to come over to PBT. He is doing a subscriber drive for me. So I thought that was really cool of him to do so, and generous of him to lend his channel to little old me for that. So thank you, Points Blank Travel. Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. All right, let's get into the rest of this makeup. So for the brows, this is something that I used to use on here all the time. And then, as things happen, as I get new products, I rotate those in, and sometimes I forget to come back to old favorites. So this one is by Benefit, is the Brow Micro Filling Pen. Again, the reason why I love this is because, one, it is shaped like a microblade. So it does mimic small, fine hairs. So you just flick it upward and it just starts to fill in your brow. And, deposits just the right amount without pushing down too much and putting too much pressure on the product. It goes right where you want it and make those fine line strokes. Now you can go in and make it really, really dark, or you can fill it in more with powder. But I like to keep my brows a little bit on the natural side. But again, by applying a little bit more pressure, of course, you're going to get more product. So until you kind of understand how this product works, I would go in with a light hand and then apply more pressure and put more product in where needed. You can always add. It's a little bit more challenging to subtract once you've added too much product. So that's why I say keep a light hand when you're putting on makeup, especially if you're putting on something that is new and you're not quite sure how it works. Like I said, I've been using this product for a long time, so I kind of know how much to apply. Elevate with Burns. Thank you. Thank you. I can't believe it. This channel is 5 years old and I am hitting 3K. Hitting 3K. And I know, a lot of you, oof, y'all already over 3K, honey. And that's cool. That's cool. Brown Girl Bella, you will definitely hit 3K before your birthday. We are knocking that ish out today. You have to manifest that ish. Yes. So, yes, I am manifesting it. It's going to be here 3K before the B day. And, not stopping there, not stopping there. I told y'all, no limits, no limits. I want to get that plaque, baby. I'm ready. I'm ready for my YouTube plaque. So that's not coming for a while because I got to reach 100K in order to do that. But I'm 100K bae. I'm more than 100K. I'm a million bae. I'm a trillion bae. We gonna keep going. We gonna keep going because there's no limits, right, babes? Right, babes? That's right. Yes, there's no limits. There's no limits. Like the black card, baby. There's no limits. Hey, TT, you had a long distance call? No problem. Hey, Natural. Natural. Yes, welcome in, welcome in. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, everybody saying hello. Hey, Lala. Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday to you. Everyone, please don't forget, hit that thumbs up. Welcome in. Again, Brown Girl Bella, your resident Belariciousness on everything. Mid-tier, bargain, high-end, whatever you want, darling. Oof. It's right here for you. So I do have Cash App. Here, let me put the banner on, show you the Cash App. There it is. There's the Cash App. Brown Girl Bella 2 is the Cash App. All right, so talked about the Damo Day of Service. I'm so psyched. If you guys are here from yesterday, from my thing, drop me a hey and tell me what you liked about the event yesterday. I thought the event was phenomenal. They had something for everyone. Everything was just well laid out, well done. And it's a testament to my sorority sister and how dedicated she is to making sure that when we give service to others, we truly give it from, the depths of our hearts. So it was fabulous. We really enjoyed everything. Afterwards, we did go out and we had tacos. We went to this place called Sexy Taco, and it was really good. I had a hibiscus martini, only one. I only had one, but it was good. It was good. And then we had like a spinach and crab dip, delicious, delicious. And we had calamari, very good, lightly fried. It wasn't, gummy or anything. It was just perfect. And then they had this like chipotle mayo on the side. So good. And then I had the tacos. I had two bang bang shrimp tacos, really good. It had like a mango salsa on the top of it, delish. And then I had a steak and onion taco, also very good. So you can have like 3 tacos and you can mix and match whatever you want. It was really good. And the taco was like the size of your hand, but they loaded up with food and then you just fold it and eat it. Delicious. It was so, so good. So yes, everybody saying hi. Hey, James Money. I didn't see you come in. Hey, welcome in. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. I appreciate all of you being here. When is your birthday, sis? Today is my only son birthday. Lenny said, oh, Virgo Nation. My birthday is Saturday, September 17th. That's my birthday. That's my B-day. All right, so next product is an oldie but goodie. If you've watched me for any length of time, you know I raved about this when I first got it. It is the Shiseido concealer, and it is in the shade Tan. And I love, first of all, I've yet to see this type of applicator duplicated on any concealer product. It is so soft, and it goes right where I need it to go. And then I just take my brush and I just pat it in. This product and me went everywhere when I first got it. It went on trips with me whenever I was traveling for work. It went in my purse to go into the office for touch-ups in case I needed it. It went with me everywhere. Listening in, working on some notes. Okay. You playing that in the lottery? My mother, I'll tell you a funny story. My mother plays my number, my birthday number, every year, and she hits every freaking year. Every freaking year she hits on my birthday. You think that heifer gave me $1? You hit on my birthday, you didn't give me $1? Trifling. Trifling. One time she did hit bigger, and she did get me something that time. I forgot what it was. I think she gave me like a necklace, an earring set or something. I think that was the year. But yeah, she hits every year my number on my birthday. And you think I play it? No, I forget every time. Maybe now that I'm remembering, I'll do it. Yeah. So, that's one of my faves. All right. Hot topics. Wendy Williams. So, my sorority sisters and I were talking about this a little bit yesterday. My thing is every week it feels like they're dropping some new gem about Wendy and about what is going on. The latest, and I'm using another LYS product. This is her concealer. It's called the Triple Fix. It's a full coverage brightening concealer. I have it in, in the shade DG3. So that is the color that I'm using. And because this is a full coverage, you don't really have to use a whole lot. As a matter of fact, I could have went with just one dot underneath, but I'm going to use whatever's left after I blend this in as my eyeshadow primer. And again, I go into that inner corner and I pat as well as underneath the eye and a little underneath. And then I take it all the way across, because when we put highlighter here, I like for that highlighter to really pop. And so I add a little bit more concealer in that area. so that when I put the highlight on, it really pops really nicely. Okay, everybody's talking. All right, so Wendy. So the latest I heard was that they really were going to leave Wendy to like her own devices. They were saying that she was drinking a lot on the job, that she hid empty bottles of liquor in her office in the ceiling. I'm going to say that again. Hid bottles of liquor in the ceiling. Because I guess, now that she's gone, they are just coming out of the woodwork with all types of information and articles. They said that her financial advisor, who actually no longer works for Wendy, that was that Lori Schiller. She's still, embroiled in this to take Wendy's money and bar her from having access. They're saying that her son misused her American Express card and rode the bill up to over $100,000. First of all, when American Express, I know this, when they see charges coming in and they're like, a little suspicious, they will call you and they will say, this doesn't usually look like the type of activity that you usually do on this card. So they would give you some type of warning to say, what's going on here? So I'm curious as to why they're just saying that, he ran this bill up in excess of over $100,000 and nobody flagged it before it was happening. They refused to, Wells Fargo, that is her bank, also refused to grant her access to her own accounts. And I thought that was weird because I've never known a bank to have that kind of conservatorship over people's finances in that way. I've never seen that happen. Yeah, thank you, TT. I thought so. I'm like, I don't understand how he could have run that type of bill and American Express not flag it. And then for Wells Fargo to be like, okay, you're not, I'm adding some powder just to minimize the shine. And this is by Urban Decay. This was the limited edition Prince edition of their powder. And this powder is in the shade, I think it's just translucent. Yes, it's the all-nighter waterproof setting powder in translucent. So that's what I'm adding to my face now. Points Blank Travel said, American Express will call you in a heartbeat. However, if they know you have major paper, they may let 100K ride without calling. I have 4 Amex cards with no limits, but I'm not dropping 100K. Exactly. Exactly. But even if you do have, money in the bank, if they know, like typically in a month's time, you spend, I don't know, let's say $20,000 because, she is a millionaire. So she spends $20,000 in a month. Okay, that's normal. But when you go from 20 normally to over 100K in a month, all sorts of warning bells should have been going off. Only if she added them to her account, which should have not have happened. Yeah, I think she put him on her card. I can't imagine him having his own credit card like that. It has to be under hers. He doesn't have a job. He's a college student. Where is he getting that kind of money? From where? From where? Because not for nothing, Wendy has always been pretty good with her money. Like, this is the first time I've ever heard of her having any type of financial issues. I'm putting underneath my eye Fenty Beauty concealer powder in the shade Cashew. And this is another powder that I haven't used in a while, but every time I use it, I'm like, wow, this is the joint. This is cool. Yeah, if you spend $20 a month and then go to 100K, yeah, there should be. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh goodness, I got a bunch of spammies. I got a bunch of spammies in the house. Welcome, spammies. Welcome, spammies. I don't know who the heck these people are. Remove them. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, those are spams, TT. When you see them, shoot them down. Pop, 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 pop. Get them, get them. Appreciate you. Thank you. All right, so $100,000. I'm like, sis, what is happening? What is happening? Thank you to the 14 people in here. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Okay. So had liquor in the ceilings. Nobody said anything to her. Son's running up her personal Amex card. Her manager is, going behind her back and telling the credit card companies and her bank not to give her any money or to limit her money. Hey, Keisha, welcome in. Hey, boo. I love that avatar. You look so cute. Yes. Hey, Terry, welcome in. Good afternoon, but still morning in California. Ah, that Cali. That Cali life. She should sue. She absolutely should sue, TT. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. She should sue. This is not over. I guarantee you this is not over. But what I was saying before, and I got sidetracked, excuse me, was that Wendy has always been, to my knowledge, very good with money. Like, I remember shows where she was like, saying that, she likes XYZ, but, she's cheap. She doesn't like frivolously like spend her money on like different things. she's like, I have, bags or whatever. I have, sneakers. She's a sneakerhead. Before that, she used to love her Christian Louboutins and high end shoes, but she was never a spendthrift. She was never that type of girl that was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go shopping and drop, XYZ on whatever. So this whole thing is surprising how Wells Fargo is saying that she was being um not frivolous, but her money movements were a little chaotic. I just don't find that ringing true to me, in my opinion, just based on how she was talking before. So for them, again, to hijack her money, and I truly believe that's what this is. This is a hijack. This is highway robbery. You just don't do that to people. And not for nothing, Wells Fargo, you always hear stories about Wells Fargo and their mistreatment of their African American consumers. Remember when we had that home loan improvement program where, oh, they're back again. Guys, get them. They had this program where if you take the course, understand more about finances and your credit score, and take this course, that they give you money to then go and put on for a down payment for the house. One of those that underwrote that program was Wells Fargo. And what Wells Fargo did was they put these subprime mortgages out. And when people couldn't pay, because again, the inflation kept raising interest rates, and they gave these people the loans to do it with the understanding that every time the market fluctuates and the interest rates go up, guess what? Their interest rates grew as well. And because most of them had bad credit or little to no credit, their payments started ballooning out of control. They couldn't keep up with the payments. And guess what Wells Fargo did? That's right, yanked their house. So now they don't have a home. They can't afford to do anything. So a lot of these people actually ended up on the street. They ended up without a home. They ended up homeless. And so I always looked at Wells Fargo with a grain of salt, because I always thought that they knew exactly what they were doing, and they preyed on these people who, at the end of the day, they just wanted a home. They just wanted a place, and for that, they ended up without their home. All right, so today I'm feeling like a little Sydney Grace. So this is one of her 3 palettes that she did in collaboration with Temptalia, who is another makeup enthusiast, and she reviews different makeup. She tells you when the new releases are coming out. She shares some of her opinions on it. She does it on her blog called Temptalia. So this is one of the 3 palettes that they had. And I'm actually going to focus on this side here. And I'm going to use as many of these colors here. These 6 here. So we're going to start with Parallax, that matte color, with the Rephr number 15. And Rye, you are one of my like content creators for today. Oh, cool. That's cool, Keisha. TT Wendy says, my opinion is it is her money that she earned. They should let her be. Absolutely. Absolutely. I wholeheartedly agree. Who are you, Wells Fargo, to dictate how somebody spends their money that they put in your bank to hold and to get interest? But that doesn't mean you control what happens with their money. Like, you do all of that on her say so or her advisors say so. And to that, I say to Wendy, and you need new advisors too, because it's not just them, it's the people who were around you that had the power to tell Wells Fargo to do this to you. Okay? Because remember, she put her trust into these people. Oh, we're talking about Wendy Williams and Wells Fargo, which is the bank that she banks at. And basically, they're holding her money and won't let her have access to her funds. That's right, her own funds that she put in the bank. But you can't have access to it. That part. Yeah. Loot her fortune while, she's going through a lot of health issues. And we talked about that too yesterday. Myself and my sorority sisters, like her health issues and the fact that one, she was a heavy drug user. Cocaine was her device of choice. And when you are a cocaine user for that long a period of time, you do end up with other health issues that will come along later in life because of that choice. Right now, I feel like she has cognitive issues. I feel like she might have a little bit of dementia or some form of dementia. And again, I'm not a medical professional, but just from the outside looking in and seeing, what's going on, it feels to me like the issue is that with all that heavy drug use, there's something going on in her brain. I'm going to use Interstellar, which is a greenish color. Gives me like deep green, bluish green, like a deeper teal kind of color. I'm going to concentrate it into the crease and bring it down a little bit. So yeah, it seems to me that she's having trouble with her memory, with the way that she speaks. Like, she's speaking now as if she is perpetually drunk. Could be the case, but I feel like with all that heavy drug use that she was known for, I think that's finally catching up to her as well. I don't think it's solely just an issue with alcohol. So your son is running up your credit card bill. Your manager that you hired is trying to get you committed and locked away from your money. Your bank is trying to steal your money. Yes, they do have a court date. It's all been sealed now because before, these bloggers can actually go to the courthouse and get the information. Now they've sealed it so that they can't go in and access it. So we don't know like when they're going to court, but I do know that there is a court date on the docket to hear from a judge regarding this. So I'm curious. I will keep as much of an eye on the story as I can. I'm going to use this purplish color here. My constellation, I'm going to use that right here on this side. And again, I'm using another rougher brush. This one is the number 01. I'm just going to load it up here and just concentrate it right here in this area. They are a hot mess. Yeah, absolutely, House of X. Absolutely. I'll be watching because I find this all very fascinating. But if this can happen to her, what about us regular Joe Schmoes with money in the bank? I mean, does this set up a precedent so now the average consumer, like your bank can basically have control over whether or not you can control your finances? Can they come in and do that to anybody? Just say, okay, Shannon, we don't think you're making wise financial decisions, so we're going to take that power away from you, basically. And unless it's like bills that have been already in the system as people that we pay, because that was the other thing. Like, they gave her the power to pay only bills that she had been paying for a while. So it's already in the books, like, her light, her gas, probably her credit cards, like whatever bills that were in there already, she can pay those, right? They'll pay those. But anything new, so like if she wanted to buy something new, or if she has a new bill, let's say she has, another cell phone bill with another company, they might not pay that because it hadn't been on the books as somebody that she normally pays. Can you imagine? Keisha's okay. Oh, nice. Awesome. Hey, Ray. Saying hey, Bella in chat. It all starts with who advised her to even do business with Wells Wacko. Exactly. Who was that? Who was that? Everybody saying hi. LA Law says, wow, that's awful ever since Wells Fargo had the situation when they allow people to apply for credit cards in someone else's name. I was over them. That's so crazy. Really? I didn't hear that part. They allow people to apply for credit cards in someone else's name? Like, that, first of all, that's illegal. How the heck did they even get away with something like that? Are you kidding me? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my goodness. Yes, honey. Brigade Rosie, honey. Ooh, I needed it today. It is hot. You hear her? Mm-hmm. All right, so let's finish off the eye look. I'm going to grab another refer pencil. brush. This is the O2. Yeah, she's in here making noise. I'm going to throw on Galactic Muse, which is kind of like that sea foam green color. I'm going to put it next to the purple, but right in like the middle of the eye. And I'm patting it in using short strokes because I want it to be concentrated right in like the middle of the eye. Almost like a halo eye. Right there. Whew, hang on. Hang on. Had to cool it down for a second. Yes. Indeed, indeed. Isn't the purple nice? Thank you. PBT says that's why you don't keep a lot of money in the bank. I keep money all over the place just in case one institution decides to trip. I'm not tripping. Absolutely. Absolutely. My grandmother always said that. Never put all your eggs in one basket. Gotta love those Southern grandmothers, right? Because they have a saying for everything. Never put all your eggs in one basket. So, yes, I have a bank account, a personal one for Brown Girl Bella. I have a credit union account where I haven't put anything in there in a while. And I just saw the statement the other day. I was like, oh, I need to put some more money in there. So I'm going to be doing that. All right. So as I'm like getting hot again, let me share with you all what I do to kind of combat this when I'm going out. So to help kind of like keep your makeup intact, I like to spray between applications with different setting sprays. This one is Loving by e.l.f. And this was a line they did last year with like essential oils in each of them. I think they did like 3 or 4 versions. This one has ylang ylang oil. And I love it because it's a very calming essence. So it has a very calming scent to it. But in between, as you're like putting on your powders and things, helping it to set. And just before it sets fully, I will put powder on. And this one is by Fenty again. Again, we're doing all mid-tier powders today. And this one is in the shade Honey. Y'all know I'm a honey bae. And I just take my brush, dip it into the powder, and then I use that to kind of quickly set all over. And this is what you can do when you're going, say you're going out and like the weather now is really warm and you feel like you're sweating constantly. In between each layer of makeup that you do, you're trying to like set each layer so that your makeup doesn't run off before you've finished your event. Just use a powder. And again, I would spray beforehand and then utilize your powder to kind of set it. And then if you want to use like a flat translucent powder on top, you can do that. But again, I would use a setting spray first and then utilize one of your loose powders. All right, so we're putting that green on over here in the middle of the eye, next to where we put the purple. And then shout out to the 12 up in here. Thank you so much. Points Blank Travel says, I have over 3K tied up in 2 crypto companies and I'm just stuck. They have my money frozen because they made bad financial decisions. Oh, wow. Are you kidding? That's crazy. Terry says, I knew of a guy who had 300K in a Wells Fargo account. He wanted to withdraw it all, but they kept giving excuses why he couldn't have it. Yeah, how you can't have your own money? All right, using Borealis, which is that color next to that sea green that I had. This is more of like almost an apple green. And this is very, very sparkly. So I use really light tapping motions. And I'm just putting it right on top of that green that we just previously used. And I love that it gives like a little texture to it as well as it pops with the color. So yeah, so you've got to diversify. I think that's what everyone in here is basically saying. Like not to put all of your money in one thing, because in case you do need to, like, take out money for a rainy day or just have some cash on hand for anything, you want to be able to grab it when you need it and not have anybody tell you, oh, you can't have something. Like, are you kidding me? It's my money. How dare you say I can't have my own money? Lori says, I don't trust crypto in general. You can get a credit card in someone else's name as long as you have their personal info. Question: when was the last time a merchant asked for your ID when you are making a credit card transaction? Facts. Facts. Well, I can't even say, because y'all know I famously used my father's credit card, and that was back in the day, to get my lip gloss. Remember that? They let me use it. They did let me use it. All right, finally, I'm going in with this icy white shade that I'm putting right in the middle of the crease. This is Sirius Starlight. And it is an icy platinum shade. Just putting that right in the inner corner in both eyes. All right, for underneath the eye, I'm going to use one of my favorite mid-tier pencils. This is Urban Decay. And this one is a green with a little shimmer to it. Sorry, here we go. So this has a little shimmer to it. It is called Electric Empire. And I love this color because, again, you don't have to do much to this at all. Just run it. And it matches so perfectly with the eye look that we're using. Yes. Terry, I'd never drop 300K cash in a single bank account. I'd rather put that money in securities and property. Mm-hmm. 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 401ks, Roth IRAs, and diversify everything. Because when you get time, it's time to like make some moves and you want to liquidate some things, you want access to your funds. Like, how dare you tell me I can't have access to my own funds? All right, so we're finished with the eye look for now. Let's go into the mascara. And again, I'm going to use a mascara primer. This is by Lancome. This is the Cils Booster XL. And you all know I love this because it actually has vitamins in the product, which help coat your lashes, grow your lashes. And if you are like myself and you layer your mascara, meaning you put different mascara products on and layer it one after the other, they help coat your lashes so that they don't break when you're taking them off. Taking off your mascara at the end of the night. I'm going to go and put on the Maybelline Sky High. Love this flexible wand. And I use it to curl and lengthen. And also to separate the lashes. And as you can see, that one coat before, after. So, although I love luxury makeup, every now and then I gotta give a nod to those drugstore and mid-tier products that give you a beautiful look as well without hurting your pocketbook too much. Now, Sydney Grace is an independent beauty brand, mostly known for her gorgeous eyeshadows and the formulas. But I will tell you, like, her palettes, $40. And they are fantastic. And they do just as great, if not a better job than some of these really expensive brands out here. And certainly more than drugstore. Like, I have not had a drugstore eyeshadow brand or eyeshadow palette, I should say, that has given me the staying power and the pigmentation that these independent ones do, or any of my other mid-tier, and certainly not my expensive ones. Like when we get to the Pat McGraths and the Natasha Denonas and likes of the world, I'm like, yeah, no, they don't give me that kind of pigmentation. And I'm talking drugstore. For mid-tier, like if you don't want to go the independent route, but you want great eyeshadow palettes, I would say Viseart is good. Viseart is a amazing brand. They actually started off as a brand for makeup artists, and then they started to curate a petite line of like mini shadows that the average, like, look at this. Look at this. This is from mascara. It looks like I have on false eyelashes. That is just mascara. Are you kidding me? Y'all better get on this. Like, come on. I don't know any other brands that can give you this type of length and definition. That was Maybelline, Drugstore, Sky High, and then this is Lancome Hypnose Drama. All things you can find very, very easily. Very, very easily. And if you have a company store near you, an Estee Lauder company store, they sell these too. They sell them right in there. And you can get them very inexpensively. Very, very inexpensively. All right. We're going to go with blush now. Mid-tier blush for me, Patrick Ta. Patrick Ta. This one is She's a Doll. And how Patrick likes to do his applications for blushes is he puts the powder on first. And I'm going really out there with my blush today. So I'm making it really, really high up. Just because I am loving like that bright wardrobe looking blush draping. And then I put the highlight there. I just think it's so pretty. So I'm really like putting it on. But you can use a light hand if you don't want this much coverage. But I really wanted it to be in your face today. So what I like to do is put the powder on first, and then using a brush made for cream products, tap it in using my brush for cream products and just tapping it in the apples of my cheeks where I want a little bit more concentration of the product. And that's what Patrick Ta does for his products. Yeah, I haven't seen that in a while where people ask for your ID. Shout out to the 16 people in here. Thank you so much for coming. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up. And if you can, share this out. Share this out. Yeah, that is a good point. They almost never ask for ID anymore. They really don't. Okay, we are up to the highlight portion of our makeup application. And I'm going to use this balm by Ciate London. Again, talking about mid-tier products. This dewy stick is just a balm. But what I love about this balm is that when you put anything on top of it, the glow that you're going to get from this product is just insane. And I like to just tap it all over my face. What's left on the product. Let it get a little tacky. And then one of the cult classics of the makeup game for drugstore. This is the Master Chrome, and this is in molten gold. I'm gonna tell you, when this came out, honey, everybody with a makeup channel went crazy over this. Look at that shine. Look at that shine. I mean, like, are you kidding me? I went crazy when this thing came out. I was like, I cannot believe a drugstore product can give you that much glow. Like, look at that. I am ready for the summer. Oh, please, let me put some earrings in. Since I'm wearing pink today, let's do some rose gold earrings, shall we? They don't. People are lazy now. They just move you through the line so they can get to the next consumer. If you paid me $15 or less per hour, I wouldn't be worried about your ID either. Facts. Facts. Because it's all about the sale now. They don't care. They don't care. Well, I won't say they don't care. They don't care as much. They don't care as much. Because if they get a dispute from the credit card company and they lose that sale, oh, they care about that. They care about losing that sale. That's for sure. All right. Here we go. So the earrings are in. Let's see what the comments are saying. That was in 2002. The interest rate was like 3.5%. He didn't understand compound interest at point for child. Wow. Points Bank Travel says that Terry, I've moved 80% of my savings cash to crypto stable coins where I'm earning 8.9%. Oh, that's good. It has always blown my mind how they have with withdrawal limits, but I've never seen deposit limit. America's a trap. Facts. Yep. LA Law, Points Bank Travel, they really are now, with most things being online. Fraud is so much worse. Absolutely. Terry says the only money that should be in a bank account is the reoccurring bill money, like gas, groceries, rent, etc. Facts. Oh, you had another long distance call from your baby brother in Louisiana. Aw. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see. Hang on a second. Okay. My baby brother's a complete clown with jokes at 55 years old, always having me smiling. Aw. Brown Girl Bella, I need to have Wendy Williams subscribe to the Points Blank Finance. Wells Fargo of all places. Yes, yes. Indeed, indeed. I don't like taking makeup off too much from me. I love putting it on, but taking it off. Look, I love the process of taking it off though, because I love like cleaning my face. You guys know I'm a skincare junkie. So cleaning my face off at the end of the day is like the best ritual ever, especially when I have been like traveling and going into the office since I work in the city, in New York City. Traveling on that train and just, the process of taking that makeup off at the end of the day, knowing that, you were on the train and, all the stuff was going on. It does my heart good to like clean off my face at the end of the night. All right, before I finish off the look, I wanted to use another one of my mid-tier sprays. So hold please just one moment. Let me go grab it. Okay, so this spray is by Caudalie. I love this elixir. Again, I keep these in my makeup fridge. Because I love the scent of this. I can use this like all day, every day, but I love using it during the hotter months because this elixir has like this fragrance in it. It's not overpowering. It's very, very light, but it feels so amazing when you put it on the skin, and it smells so good. Shout out to the 13 people in here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It just gives me such happiness putting it on my face. It really does. Good, good, good stuff. Okay, looking for my other product. No, that was blush. No. Trying to find my all over powder. That's the thing about having makeup. Like when you're looking for stuff, you're like, wait a minute, I thought it was right here. And of course it's not. All right, so is that it? No. Uh-oh, oh dear. All right, I can't find it. So we're going to improvise. And the improv is using Fenty Beauty's. This is their matte powder foundation, and we're going to use it as finishing powder. So I'm going to take a small fluffy brush. I'm going to load it up, and then I am just going to pulse it all over the face. And again, this is just to set those places where dew is starting to pop up, and you want to kind of keep your makeup on looking fresh without it looking too powdery. And that's why you also spray in between these powder layers, because when you do it and you spray it and then you let it set a little bit and then put the powder on it, it keeps it looking matte without looking cakey by having the spray on there first, because the spray keeps it dewy and then the powder just flattens out that dew. You like the Sky mascara? Viseart shadows are like butter. Yes, I love Visearts. And as I was saying before, they made these petite And I have a bunch of them. So let me bring out some of my faves. So here are a few of my favorite Viseart Petites. And what they did was they made the professional makeup that they give that they sell to makeup artists and things of that, like they made it in these like little petites for commoners like you and I who are not like doing makeup professionally for everybody. They made these kind of like edit forms so that you can have the same effect as some of the makeup artists using their products. So this one is the Petit Fours. This is the Lilas. This is a cool tone. And what I love is that the colors that you see here are true to form, meaning whatever color you see here, that's the color that you're going to get on your eyelids, whether you are darker or lighter, same color. And I love that about Viseart. So that's the Petit Four Lilas. This is from Boulez, which has the same kind of color scheme as a lot of the palettes that I'm seeing coming out now. I know there's one that I just recently got from Chanel, and I'll be doing that video and putting it up shortly. I think it's a trying new makeup Chanel version. So everything that I had put on it was by Chanel. And I put a palette on that's kind of similar in color to this. And I think I had mentioned the fact that I have this Viseart palette and the fact that that is much more pigmented. And I'm not going to give everything away from that video, but I compare the pigmentation of the Chanel product to this Viseart palette. This is the one that I have called Lapis. And again, this is a French designed company. So a lot of their names are in French, but they call these the Petit Fours. This is in Peridot. So this is the greens. I love this one. You know, this one right here is my favorite. Beautiful. This is in Chocolat. And then lastly, this one is in Praline. Again, these are palettes that, you know, in a lot of, ma'am, there she go again, in a lot of palettes that are coming out now, you're going to see like these same color themes replayed. And I usually do, and I probably will do it again this year. I do like a segment called What's New, What's Now, and What's Next, where I talk about the trends for the upcoming season. And so if you want me to do that, I hadn't planned to do the fall one, but I totally can. And what I do is I talk about the fall trends and the colors and some of the palettes that you can probably use that you have to duplicate whatever new thing is out. So a lot of the palettes that you probably already have, you can utilize for this, but I do talk about new makeup and new palettes that will help you achieve these fall looks and fall trends. Brooklyn, seriously, I don't know what's in her today. She is being so needy. So sorry, guys. All right, we're going to have to do the lipstick with her in my arms because she is driving me crazy. Maybe she wants to go outside. All right, everybody saying hello. All right, so I'm going to skip through those. A very special shout out for y'all today during my live. Okay. It's the shine for me. Oh, thank you, Titi. That eyeshadow is fire. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Big, oh, you want me to wear big hoops instead of these? Instead of these? I like these, Titi. You don't like these? All right, we got to do the lips. And Brooklyn is not letting me. Let me try to put her down. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's do the lips then. We haven't done the lipstick. So let's do that. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Hey, Michelle. Let me tell y'all, this one right here, that's also a double soror for me. She's my undergrad soror and my graduate chapter soror. And she's just an all around cool girl, and that's my girl right there. She brought people to my booth. She was like, "Come meet Brown Girl Bella in person." She's here. She has a YouTube channel. She wants you guys to subscribe. She was on it. She was on it. She was helping me move those makeup bags like nobody's business. So thank you, thank you, thank you to my sorority sister Michelle. Thank you. Here's a link to the live. I'm going to jump up and get ready. I'll keep you running though. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So we're going to raid that, raid that link when I'm done here. So we're going to raid. He's doing a special thon for me to get me to 3K. I am 60-ish away. We're trying to get to 70 subscribers. So if you guys can share it out to your platforms, I'm going to share it out to my platforms too. And try to get us as close as we can to this goal. All right. So for lips, let me stop yapping and start putting on some lips. All right. NYX Brooklyn Thorn, one of my favorites. It is a mid-tone taupey brown. It reminds me of a shade if Max Chestnut and Max Court got together and had a baby. This would be the baby, Brooklyn Thorn. And again, I like to line and then blend so that some of the color is deposited on the lips as well. And it makes for a more seamless blend as well as you're putting on the lipstick. So that's Brooklyn Thorn. Again, I line my lips and then I press it together to feather in the color onto my lips. And then for lipstick, can't talk mid-tier lips without mentioning this brand, and that is MAC Cosmetics. So I have a lot of colors from MAC, from wine colors like Dubonnet, which was my first like wine colored lipstick that I ever wore as a young woman. I think I was in like my mid-20s when I first discovered MAC. I think that's when they came out. And Dubonnet was one of those first colors. This is Strip Me Down, which reminds me a little bit of a warm Velvet Teddy. This was, I believe, the Taraji P. Henson. Hinton, I think that's her last name. Her collaboration with them. Stone, which is a beautiful, like smoky brown. Beautiful for the fall time. Russian red. Of course, you can't have MAC without a Russian red or Ruby Woo. Those are like the staple reds. And then here is my favorite. This is Velvet Teddy. And that's what I'm going to put on today. It is a creamy matte. Goes with anything. You can play it up and put a gloss on top of it. You can leave it matte like this. It's one of those lipsticks that, you know, you can do a lot of things with it. And I just love the way when you wear it as a kind of like neutral lip to a bold eye look, it just balances it out so nicely. That's what I like. Ooh, that sounds good. Oh, you want me to do the full trends? Okay, okay, okay. I love that, but it's always hit or miss whether people like it and want me to do it. So I'll do it for you. Brooklyn says she need her spotlight. Oh, she is a mess. Did y'all see what I put on Instagram yesterday? Her laying down. She was a mess. A mess. Hey, Jada, Feminine Melanin is in the house. Thank you so much for the quick like. Yeah, I know you out here in this world, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. Your hair has to stay back for those earrings. Otherwise, you need the large hoops. Okay. All right. Fine, y'all. So, do you want me to pull it back so you can see it? Or do you want me to put the large hoops on? Because I can pull it back. Look. So now you can see it. Here she go. Here she go again. Here she go again. All right, so now it's pulled back. You can see it. Right? Just thinking that is a near relative to Mac. Yeah, it's if Mac and Cork had a baby, it would be Brooklyn Thorn by NYX, NYX. I love it. I love it. Hey, Toys. Happy Sunday. Shout out to the 17 people in the house. Yes. Hey. Russian bread in a gloss is show. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely. Hey, Lori. Honey Tina, what's up, sis? Thank you so much for coming. You look beautiful. I love the blonde. It looks gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you. I was out and about yesterday in Harlem World, so I probably did get a little bronzier. I probably did. Yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yes, Justin's in here. Ah, see, there we go. There we go. Nothing like a messy bun in the back. Awesome. You know, hit him with the shoulders, honey. Hit him with the shoulders. I love it. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, and make sure we talked about everything. So we talked about what did we talk about? We talked about Wendy, right? We talked about the Damo Day of Service, the fact that I went out yesterday to Harlem and signed up 60 some odd people to become new members of Brown Girl Bella. I'm so happy about that. I am so pleased to have been able to provide that little brightness in someone's day. They had their choice of different types of makeup bags to get. So I can't wait till, I'm able to do that on a much larger scale. I did order Brown Girl Bella makeup bags, so those will be coming soon. I have some with the logo. I have some that say "Hold Please." And then I have another one that I think says "Get Bellified" with the lips on it. So those are the three styles that you'll have to choose from. They're going to be in my full capsule. Also with that, I've got a bunch of other little goodies. A new shirt that is coming out, a sweatshirt dress with a hood, Brown Girl Bella, ones that say Boss Babe. So you'll have a lot to choose from. And then the biggest news of all, which I will say again, is that your girl, Brown Girl Bella, was chosen by LYS, which stands for Love Yourself. It is a mid-tier makeup brand, Black owned, Black female owned. They picked your girl, me, Brown Girl Bella, to be a part of their influencer team. So they call their team the Confidence Crew. So, as part of the Confidence Crew, I will be bringing you different products by LYS, highlighting not only their current products, but also as they get new products in, they will be sending your girl product, and I will be sharing those with you. So, my first couple of videos will be rolling out soon. I'm filming another one today, which kind of is like the announcement. It'll also, I'll also share with you my discount codes. So you guys will have access to a code that if you utilize it to buy anything by LYS, you will get a discount on those products as well. So I'm so excited. And again, as I said in the beginning, I could not have done this without you all, without every single 17 people in here and the many that watch me after these live streams are over. You guys are the lifeline of Brown Girl Bella. And it's the reason why I'm getting any type of notoriety at all, is because of the way that you have embraced me here on this channel. 5 years is a long time to be here. And I started off this program and this channel by saying, if I could help one person be the best they can be, and accentuate the positives with enhancements from makeup and skincare, because it all begins with skincare, right? Can't have great makeup unless you have great skin. And so I love bringing you these things. And as more comes through with LYS and other brands, I will definitely bring those to you as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. I know. I love lipstick. It's one of my favorite parts of the makeup application. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm super excited. I'm super happy. I wore 2 LYS products today in today's video. That was the bronzer, and the bronzer shade that I used was Strength. So that is the bronzer, and I have that on. And I also use their concealer. And the concealer that I am using is DG3. And this is their Triple Fix concealer. It is a full coverage concealer. So you can actually use it all over your face to spot conceal any place that you want. And then you can actually blend that out and then go with just concealer. And I have done that. I've used this spottingly all over my face. concentrating underneath my eyes, and then just using that as a kind of like spot concealer to just do all over the face and go. Thank you. Thank you. I am super, super excited. Yes, I love LYS as well. I love what they stand for. I love that they call their team the Confidence Crew, because it's really about instilling confidence and loving yourself from the inside out, and then makeup being just an enhancement of that love. So as you can see, I still look like myself, just, with some makeup on, and you don't have to have a lot. You don't even have to put as much on as I did in order to look your very best. And I love that not only does her brand instill that and want that for you, but it's something that in my own personal brand, I want to share with everyone. So that is it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Let's drop in that link again so we can go over and say hello to Points Blank Travel. As I said, he is having a special live for me to get me to the 3K. So I pinned it at the top. So let me just copy it again and put it in the chat. All right. So yes, he's calling it a subscriber-thon. A subscriber-thon. Thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate everything that everyone has done for me. This channel is special to me in a lot of ways. This kiddo right here, over my shoulder, that's my forever angel baby, prompted me to do this channel. So I just feel like it's both of our dreams coming true, having this. So stay tuned. There's going to be more stuff. First of the month is coming. My new products are coming. I want to do a members live and do some giveaways for all of my members, whether they're a Baby Bella or Bougie Bella, which is the top level. Every Friday, I bring my members a freebie Friday. All they have to do is pay for shipping and handling, and whatever I drop into the link, as long as supplies last, is theirs. So I dropped one this past Friday. So I actually purchased it too myself. So I'll be sharing it on a live as well and demoing the product, which I will do more often. I also am filming this week a What's in My Makeup Bag. So last week I told you all that I started putting together like my makeup bags and rotating makeup that I haven't worn in a while, but I really like. Started putting them in my makeup bag to take to work with me. So I'm starting to film those. And so the first What's in My Makeup Bag, they're going to be shorts. They're going to be really, really small, little interstitials. But I thought it'd be cool to show you guys what's in my personal makeup bag each week. So I'm going to do that. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Mind of an Angel says, Brown Girl Bella, love you, Bella. Happy to have been here for the past 2 years. Love you like family. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, she's having a moment with the mommy rub. She loves when mommy rubs her behind her ears. She is she's sneezing a lot. So, and she rubbed her eyes. So I don't know if you guys noticed when her eyes is like all red from rubbing and sneezing. Oh, you're not ready yet? I'm still talking to try to get you ready. I forgot you be late. You be late. All right. You'll email the StreamYard link. Okay. Perfect. All right. So we not ready to go yet? Is why is he not ready? Bella gang, 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 gang. Brian Lynn is in here. He always says Bella gang. So I'm like Bella gang, 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 gang. I love it. Okay. So I'm trying to stall so that this one here, PBT, can get ready while I send you guys over there. So okay, this week, Pat McGrath, she did come out with something new. Oh, 320. Oh, well, hell. It's gonna be on my community tab because that's 420 my time. I don't know if I'm gonna be talking that long. Time difference. Oh, what's my birthday plans? Okay, so good thing you asked. So here's the thing. I want to go away. I want to sit on somebody's beach. I want like tropical fruity drinks like sent to me as soon as I finish one, I like a constant refill until I like pass out on the beach. I just want to like just lay down and chill. Yeah, if you can go earlier because I gotta walk Brooklyn and then I gotta finish editing so I can have content this week. So this is the eye, if you guys can see. It's all red. Look. From her scratching. From her scratching. Yes. So yes, I want to lie on somebody's beach. I want to go to Curacao. I think I'm spelling it right. Curacao. It's in South America. I was actually supposed to go there this year for someone else's birthday, and we ended up not going. We ended up going instead to Vegas, which is like going to, I don't know if you're in New York, like going to Long Island to me. That's what Vegas feels like because I have family there and I'm always there. So the strip, I'm not a gambler, so it doesn't do much for me. Um, so going there, I was like, I still want to go to Curacao. So I was looking it up and I did find a ticket that is not that expensive. I would think that it would be a little bit more expensive, but it wasn't. So now I'm looking for the hotel, and I know a couple of people who went. So I'm trying to get like hotel kind of recommendations from them, and then I'm just gonna book it. I'm just gonna book it. I'm gonna book it and just go. I'm excited. It's gonna be my first solo vacation because I'm going by myself. So I'm like, oh, who am I? I'm grown. I'm going on my vacation by myself. I love. I love. Hey, sugar. Hey, sugar. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Terry. I'm excited. I'm excited. Michelle says, my husband may not want to go to Mexico in October. If he is not, my sister and I are going to go. Let's go to one of the ABC islands. When's the ticket for? I'm in a travel club. Ooh, okay. Okay. Ooh, yes. So, yes, I just want to lay out on the beach, take some photos. I said I wanted to get like extensions put in my hair or maybe a weave. Maybe I'll like do like one of those long curly weaves. So I want it like all the way down. So like I can wear like my little bikinis and just have like my hair framing. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I forgot to put my little butterfly on. Listen, I had to put my little butterfly clip in. Can't have my hair pulled back without my butterfly clip. Man, okay, that must be. She must be ready to go to the bathroom because she never whines like this. Okay. Let's see. You may come with me. Yeah, come on. Yes. You know, I try not to do anything common. That's just not, you know, that's just not what I do. That's not what I do. I'm a hot girl. I do hot-ish. You bought a two-piece? I have not bought a two-piece in a long time because I told y'all I have this gnarly scar across my belly from my gallbladder surgery. So it's not like, I don't feel like I want to wear a two-piece because I'm like, I don't like the scar. But you know, as I think about it, like my whole body is a scar from like head to toe. Like there's almost not one place that I don't have some sort of scar on my body. Cause yeah, that part. I was always falling and doing like crazy stuff. Hey, sugar. We're like, folks, we gotta go. Yeah, Brooklyn's like, Chig, did I not tell you? Like every time you put me down, I'm like, bring me back up here so I can get you off this thing. She's a mess. Let me call the fire department. Yes, honey. Got to hose me down, because I'm hot. I love it. I love it. You know that's a beauty mark though. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't know what it is about this scar on my lip that people are just like, oh my God, I'm so fascinated by it. I'm like, first of all, if you knew how I got it by doing the dumbest ish ever, when I was 1.5, 2, I had those uh bouncy like clown things. And y'all know I don't like clowns. I'm like, I don't like clowns. I don't have a phobia per se, because I can look at clowns, I can see clowns like at the circus or whatever and not get like heart palpitations, but I just don't like them. Anyway, somebody had bought me this like clown thing, and it was a blow up that had like, I guess, sand or something at the bottom. So when you knock it down, it pops back up. And so I thought it was so cool that it, you know, fell down and came back up, fell down and came back up. So I thought it'd be a good idea to jump on it and have it go down and come back up. Well, I went down. All right. I went down with the clown. And I sure the heck did not get back up. And so when I jumped on it, I guess I must have hit my lip on the dresser or something. And so, yeah, my lip busted open. And so, about me, like it takes a lot for me to cry. Like I really have to be like feeling something. And even when like I hit myself and like hurt myself or whatever, I wasn't those types of children like, you know, that had like that blood curdling scream or anything. But apparently when I hit so hard that it shook like the dresser. And so that's what caused my mother to come in, because she was like, what the heck was that noise? Like it was like boom, and it like shook, and I guess it shook against the wall. And so when she came in and saw like all this blood from her daughter's mouth like spewing out all over the place, she like ran, got a tissue and like, carried me to the doctor. And at that time, there was like what you would now call urgent care. There was like something like that near my grandmother's house where we were living at the time. And she took me running there, and they stitched me up. So, and that was the second time that something like that happened, because I was climbing on the dresser, again, climbing and doing something I wasn't supposed to be doing. And I got stitches like right above here. So this eyebrow, sometimes the hair never quite grows in on that side because of the stitches. But again, climbing on the dresser, and I don't know what I was getting. I don't know what I was doing, but yeah, climbed on it, hit something, and they almost thought that I was going to lose this eye because it was so close, like to the socket. So yes. Wait, Michelle said her legs and boobs will distract them from everything else. Facts, facts. Look here, not here. Look there, not here. Oh my goodness. I love it. You have one of those too? Why they give us such things? Why did they give us such things? I'm still a very curious child, very um nosy. Like I wanted to know how things worked, how things operated. And so, I was the one that would like take the stuffing out of my stuffed animals just to see like, okay, what was making that noise? What's making that noise? How's the music coming out of this bear? And so I would take it apart to see what was in there. Like just crazy stuff. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Deshawn's mother runs and screams when she sees clowns. Big fear. Yeah, yeah. A lot of people have that fear. I don't necessarily have the fear. It's just that I can't like interact with clowns. Like I can be around it, but like that interaction, like don't come near me. Like I can watch you from afar, just don't come near me. What I have a natural and heavy phobia about is snakes. I can't even watch snakes on TV. I can't watch them. Like if there's a snake in a IG, and I just recently saw like somebody put a snake in a glass, like shoved his head in a glass of water, and the snake was drinking the water. I was like, I can't like their eyes, just the way they are. I'm like, I can't. I have a very, very unhealthy, like, and I will tell you, it's not healthy. I can't. I will cry if you try to make me watch it. Like, I just, like, even talking about it now, I'm like getting teared up. Like, I can't talk about it anymore. That's it. I can't talk about it anymore. Everybody's saying hi. Brooklyn, just like your youngest son in Daquan. Yeah, I gotta know how things work. Brian Lynn, really? He says he split his tongue in half through the center. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I've not done that. I've not done that. But oh my God, that is crazy. I had put my hand through a fan once, and I got this cut here. And as you can see, it's right next to the artery. So again, they thought I was like, are you trying to like leave us? Like, what's going on? It's just crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. We got stuff like that because ACS was not their preference. Facts. Because they would have been like, excuse me, Shirley. That's my mother's first name, Shirley. Excuse me, Shirley. We're gonna have to take her out of your home because What is she doing? Why is she doing that? And why wasn't you looking at her? Like I stuck a nail file in the light socket. Like what? What? I should not, by all accounts, this crazy stuff that I did, I should not be here. I really should not be here. Like who sticks a metal? I'm sorry, did I not say it was a metal file? I stuck a metal nail file in the light socket. Oh, I got a shock, all right. I got a shock. I got such a shock, like I passed out. What the silly stuff that Shannon did in her youth. Like that could be a whole video on itself. Like the stuff that I've done. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh wait, hold on. Michelle said I had 25% of my middle finger cut off because you put your hand in a spinning bike spoke. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Okay, so I guess I mean I guess I'm with my tribe because y'all all have done silly stuff too. Yeah, by all accounts, I should not be here. Yeah, I did. I passed out. I passed out. Metal file in the light socket. In the light socket. Why? Who first of all, who gave me a metal file? Who gave me a metal nail file? Second of all, who put me near a light socket? Who did that? Who did those two things? Who did those two things? And yes, yeah, I absolutely did. Yeah. Passed out. Whoop, knocked right out. Thank goodness. If the power was at full blast, I would not be here. Hey, love to travel. Hey, love to travel with Wave. Brooklyn's like licking on my arm. She's a mess. Daquan bit into an electric cord, found my child on the floor, knocked out. Why? What is wrong with us? See, that's probably why these kids the way they are now, because they had parents like us that did like crazy ish like this. Can you imagine? Can you imagine biting into a cord? Oh my God. Oh my God. Michelle said, luckily we had a fast thinking neighbor who quickly collected my finger and rushed us to the hospital. Otherwise, my finger would not have been saved. Yep. Yep. Wow. Yeah. Wow, Michelle. Oh my goodness. Exactly. Exactly. We definitely family because we did some crazy, crazy ish. Crazy. Look at Brooklyn. Look at my baby. Aw. My mother's dog had bit into a cord, and part of his tongue had come off. So he had like a split in between his tongue where it burnt off. So he didn't. So he was like split tongue. That's crazy. That's crazy. But Brooklyn has not done that. Brooklyn has not done that. She's never like been into anything or gotten into anything. She's pretty smart that way. Like she's like, nah, I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that. Look at her wrap her little paws around me because she like it. Okay. She's like, I like it. I like it, Mama. I like it. Well, she's smiling today. Aw, I love it. All right, guys, it is 2:14. Luckily, he's not talking dog. Right. Because he would have been lisping, whatever. Movado. May he rest in peace. He was a sweet dog. He's also a Maltese, but much bigger than Brooklyn. He was like the full size Maltese. I think he weighed like 10 to 12 pounds, whereas she's like 6 pounds soaking wet, between 5 and 6 pounds. If she's 7, she's eating a lot. She's eating a lot. Okay, I read that one already. Yep. Johnson, your youngest, jumped off the dresser and hit his head. Stitches. I'm lucky I'm not in jail because of that. Exactly. Like Shirley is so lucky she can get the popo cold on her. Cause yeah, I was forever in the hospital with something. But honestly, I've never broken a bone. Um, I've never been like hit by a car, even though like I used to cross the street like crazy. Like as a latchkey kid, I used to cross like Pennsylvania Avenue, which in Brooklyn is one of the like busiest streets ever. And I used to cross that street like nothing all the time. Um, what else? The longest time I was in the hospital growing up, I was in there once because um, my tonsils became infected and to the point where I was like having hallucinations. My fever was up to like 104 and they couldn't break it. And so they were telling my mom, we're probably going to have to like take her tonsils out if she doesn't respond to these antibiotics. And at the 10th hour, my body started to respond to it. So they ended up not taking them out because the other fear was that my tonsils were so small that they did not want to risk like going in and like damaging my vocal cords or anything like that because they were so small and I was so small at the time. So they ended up, trying to give me antibiotics to combat it. And finally, it worked before they were scheduled because I had actually been scheduled, I think, the next day to go in for surgery to get the tonsils removed. And the night before, I started responding. So they had told my mom that they didn't need to take it out because I was responding. So luckily for me, that happened. But yeah. Oh my goodness. That's insane that some of you guys have had crazy things happen to you as well. All right, you're starting in 5 minutes? Okay, good. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to start my little music. I like to do my outro. And then if you guys can go in and wait for me there, I'll be in. All right, I'll be in shortly. I am going to walk her really fast while we are waiting for PBT to get started, and then I will be in there. As I said, tell people, come in, watch the show, hopefully subscribe to my channel. Videos coming this week. What's in my makeup bag is going to be filmed as a short. That's going to be pushed out today. I am going to do a vlog about yesterday and my experience meeting all of my great new Bella babes from Harlem and showing you guys some behind the scenes there. And what else? Lots of stuff, lots of great stuff coming. Brian Lindsay, he hit his head on the shower head. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. And I love hearing you guys' stories as well about things that have happened to you. Definitely want to continue the dialogue this week. I go live, as you know, on Sundays and Thursdays. This Thursday, I will be going live with Welcome to the Queendom and inviting ladies up to talk about the latest hot topics of the week. What else? And this is the last weekend of the summer, quote unquote. This weekend coming up, we're going to be doing Labor Day weekend. So, want to definitely hear about your Labor Day weekend plans. I'm not doing anything out of the norm, but I might go live on Saturday and do a members only live. So if I do that, I'll make sure to tell you guys. I'll make the decision probably by Wednesday or Thursday, whether I'm going to go live on Saturday. If so, it's a members only live. All my members come in. We're going to have fun. We're going to play games. We're going to do giveaways. I'm going to preview all of my full information and stuff that I'm going to be wearing. Hang on just a second. Before we wrap it up, I just want to tell you. So for the members only live, I'm going to be doing giveaways. I'm going to be showing you a preview of my fall collection and dropping links so that if you want to go and purchase it, you can. And get in all your white this week. Yep. Get in all your white. Although I do a tradition where on Labor Day, I do wear all white. So I will be continuing that tradition and wearing all white on Labor Day. So definitely do that. Hey, Buddha, you're in the ads. Welcome in. Oh dear, by the time you come in, we probably will be gone. But in any case, I want to say thank you to everybody who have come in. Thank you to the 12 people who are in here now. Hopefully you will stay for the raid that we're about to do over on PBT. And until next time, you've been Bellafied. Thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out with me. And I'll see you over there, okay? I'll see you over there. I will drop it in my community board, too, so that you guys can come over and hang out with me. But let's go on over to PBT. It's pinned at the top. Go check it out, and I will see you over there in a few minutes. Until next time, you've been